How we doing, Eliza? How we doing?
Quite well. Bright portents, I do believe, lead us ahead.
Yeah, I don't know what the that means, but I agree.
Good fortune, good news.
Oh, hell yeah, good news. Music to my ears. Wait, this is your this is your husband we're meeting, right?
Good afternoon. Yes, it is.
Oh my god,
well,
I'm so ready.
I suppose
I'm excited.
right now in this moment, he is not my husband, for we leave all bounds behind, yes?
Kinda. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna ask you to like disown your kids or like leave your husband, you know?
So just come second.
It just comes second, you know. Like it's like you like the Amish, you know. You just play on a different set of rules, you know.
Of course, indeed.
Yeah. Like if you read this application, it is some alarming answers for sure, as far as why he's here, New Babylon, and his past.
What does it say?
Have you ever harmed, betrayed somebody? Yes, I shot one of my homies out of spite.
Yeah, so he's being honest, and that's alarming to you.
Out of spite? Yeah. The fact you just just shot somebody.
You've never shot somebody out of spite, Sad, before, ever in your life? Can we not be so dramatic? This guy's willing to put that down in the book, pussy.
Okay, my next question, Tim, is he's here because he's chasing after his wife. What happens if his wife leaves? Does he want to leave too?
Is that what he put? Did he put that down?
Yes.
All right, listen, leave the interview. We're probably have to deny this guy if that's what he put down. Just leave the interview.
Look, this guy is good.
I mean, he said.
I'm telling you, this guy is good. Okay, but I would like to reserve the right to shoot him, amigo, if he fucking steps out of line.
Brother, if he's here for if he's gonna stay here, listen, we'll give him the in-person interview. But if he sticks to that answer, we just can't accept him. Sab, calm over here. Come on, get
All right.
lock in. Also, Eliza's shadowing all this because eventually she's gonna be handling all this. Just so you guys know.
Fantastic. How you doing?
You know, can't complain.
Nice to meet you. My name is Alfonso. I'm one of the community helpers in New Babylon.
Pleasure.
So you are here today because you have showed interest in New Babylon, applied to New Babylon. My first question to you is very simple. Why?
You know, I got the idea, and I kind of got told that, you know, this is all about a different path. You know? And, you know, I'm a guy that needs something like that, you know? I'm a guy that needs direction in life. I'm a guy that needs a second chance, maybe 3, 4 times. And, you know, something like this, it's right up my alley. Something to be dedicated to. By the sounds of it, from everything I've been told, you know, by who. You know, this is something I want.
So you would say you're here because you want to chase the ideas, not the people.
Yeah, good leading question, Sab. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I think so.
So if, let's say, God forbid, tomorrow Eliza decides, you know what, New Babylon's not it for me, I'm gonna pack my bags and go somewhere else. Where does that leave you, if you were to accept it?
Well, listen, I mean, I knew that question was going to be asked. You know, that's a difficult one. But I'll say this. You know, I think it would take a lot for her to leave. Whatever that may be, you know.
Well, I'm talking about you mostly, right? Not her. What would you do?
Do we care if he leaves? If his wife leaves? We do care.
It's hypothetical, you know what I mean? I'd have to take into consideration.
But we also just let people
made her
leave.
make that decision. You know what I mean? It's not so much about her decision. She can do what she wants.
Yeah, like I hate doing that
She
sometimes
does
because it
what
does
she
feel like a
wants.
little gangy, right?
You know what I mean? She wants to leave, she wants to leave, you know? I make my own decisions. I'm my own man.
Are you here for her? Or are you here for, you know, a new chapter in your life? I don't think the leaving is the importance here. I think the reason why you're here is more important.
I'm definitely here for the new chapter. I think we both, you know, we both talked about that. You know what I mean? I think that's why we're both here.
And what do you believe you can contribute, you know, to our community here? Let's say if you were to, you know, be brought in right now.
You know, I'll layer with the basics, okay? The bottom piece of the cake. You know, I got a few mechanical skills and stuff like that there. You know, I worked a 9 to 5, you know what I mean? I did my deals, you know what I mean? One of you may know about, you know, I worked on the other side of the life, you know what I mean? I did a couple of
This is Tony's cousin, bro.
specific type deals. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I
very
mean? You know what I mean?
spiritual, man. You know what I mean? Well, you know, I worked with an organization for a little while called Tree Pass, and you know they did their stuff.
Okay, now
It
you
it really wasn't my speed at a certain point, so we kind of separated our ways. You know.
now what do you
So, yeah, I
think?
got experience in different things. That's just kind of the base layer, but the main layer is, you know, it's more the spiritual aspect. You know what I mean? I really see this for what this vision is.
And what do you think that is? What do you think the vision is? What do you think New Babylon is, in your opinion, from your perspective?
I guess it's like, well, for me, when I look at it, I'm like, that's a second chance for a guy like me who's just doing the bog standard 9 to 5 to maybe try something different, be something different, be more than what he is currently. Strive for more, strive for better, you know what I mean? And then when you look around at the community that you guys got, and doing that, improving, there's no way I can't help others as well, Improve that community. And I don't know the fine details, of course you guys don't know, about the inner workings, but I'm willing to learn whatever they are. Give
Can
it
you
my best shot.
Can you talk about this arc that you're trying to build?
I get very biblical. I've always been a biblical man. I did some studies, mostly with Catholic Church-wise. Did a little exorcism here now and then. Well, I guess we've all kind of did a bit of that, There was a part of my life where I was really spiritual. I was a father.
Is that still on the menu?
I hope so. I hope so.
So did you come to Babylon to build an ark, or did you come to Babylon to be part of Babylon?
Well, in those books, what did that guy do? He built an ark to save.
Noah's Ark.
Somebody needs to build an ark. As far as I can see, I don't see no ark.
Do you have any experience being a dock master or working in a shipyard?
Like I say, basic mechanic stuff, you know what I mean? I can fix a car. I can weld. I don't see that being much different from a boat.
All right. Any other questions, Sam?
Yeah. I have a question for you. Okay.
Just
How
ask
do
a
you deal
question.
with
Why do you have to
conflict?
preface it like that? Just ask a question. You've been asking a question the whole time.
How do you deal with conflict? Somebody tries to hurt you, or you see two people going at it. What do you do?
Did he not answer that in his
Recently, I've become a big-time yapper.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Big-time mediator. Big-time talk it out decisions, debates. I like it. Love it. I love when it gets heated.
He's in. I don't care. I like
You know
his.
what
I
mean?
like
You
his
need the
attitude.
friction to make the fire. And that's how. I think that's the best way. You know what I mean? Before, I'm not gonna lie, I was quick to the gun. Not just metaphorically. But
So what changed?
Oh my God, Sab is just so irrelevant. These questions.
Love?
marriage, brother. You know what I mean?
Tell me something. You give it an order or a directive that must be followed, and you don't agree with it. What you do?
Nah, I could take an order. Gotta be done, it's gotta be done. With the logistics on that matter, that's not for me to decide.
Okay. Any other questions, boys?
No.
All right.
No, I think we're good.
I have one. If I may.
Of course, yeah.
You are given a directive to dispatch a member of New Babylon that had egregiously gone against the rules and standards set by the community. You yourself must exile this, or execute this person. That person is me. Would you do it?
I don't think we care about the answer here, though, because we're not a gang.
Yes.
Final answer, answer truthfully.
Yes, I would.
I
Alright.
think I can vouch for that you would as well.
Well, here's the reality, right? And something I want to clarify to you here is I don't think there was a wrong answer there. I think you're totally allowed to love your wife to the point where you cannot even kill her, if so called for it. We're building a community, a society here. This is not a gang. All right, this is no mob, crime, syndicate. We're going to force you to kill your firstborn for the cause, brother. Now, can anything happen that leads to a situation like that in life? Sure, it can. But I don't think you're wrong for, not wanting to spare your wife for your love for her. I don't know if you love her. I'm just assuming here, either way.
I married her. It's safe to assume I love her.
Yeah. So this is just, I'm only saying this out loud just to, make sure I'm setting the right tone with you here. There's a lot that we're learning, a lot that we're building, and a lot that we are attempting to create for a great goal. But we're not doing we're doing in hopes that we don't have to every corner we turn. It's just death and chaos and hard decisions. You won't be you're not going to be killed for wanting to spare your wife. All right. Now you might find yourself getting killed if you're planning to kill somebody, obviously. But we're a community, and you are more than welcome to join. We approve. Welcome aboard.
Welcome to New Babylon.
Welcome, senor. Is it no longer D'Artagnan? Have you lived the name in the past?
That's a good question.
Remember, all must be left in the past.
That is correct. A few things to go over. One, everything is left at the doorstep. People are going to treat you with that mindset. So if you see somebody in there maybe you had beef with or whatever, it's gone. Don't exist here no more. You might be known as a scammer, a cheat, a piece of shit, a liar. That's not going to be held against you here. Until you give people a reason to hold that against you, it will not be held against you. You are expected to have the same energy towards others. Somebody you may have beef with, somebody who might have ratted you, so on and so forth. The idea of New Babylon is that it's new, a new chapter, a new life, a new attempt at something for everyone who's felt so stagnant and drowning in this shitty-ass world. You following?
I follow.
You, as a citizen or community member, you are expected to come in with good energy. Obviously, you are a human being. You will have your bad days, but you are looking to always stay motivated, to inspire others around you. The more you lean into the creativity, the more growth you'll find here. The more you sway away from it, you will eventually drown and you will be exiled. And on the topic of, exiling people, we normally try our best to avoid it. But at the very core of New Babylon, every member is expected to bring that energy and effort. And that is more important than anything else. And we will exile you if we feel you are just standing around waiting to be told what to do, waiting for somebody to hold your hand, waiting for somebody to guide you. Now, there's nothing wrong with being the supporting cast to a good idea. But you can also do it with energy and effort. You still following?
I follow.
From this point, you will follow Eliza. She will introduce you to Sophia if she is around. You will get your photo for a passport. And then she will give you some babalari. She will explain to you what that is and what it's for. I'm sure Eliza will give you a tour. At this point, if Sebastian is around, you will get your uniform. He will bless it, and you will expect it to wear it at all times, no matter what. You following?
Follow.
You live here now. You eat here now. You are to no longer rely on what I like to call the third-party world. A good comparison of this, to keep it simple, is think of the Amish. You operate on your own set of rules and boundaries now. Does not mean you can't go interact with the outside world. You very well can. You're just not going down to Senior Buns and having a cheeseburger. You still following?
Follow.
For the next couple of days, I suggest just be a fly in the, Second, you'll deal with that.
It's okay. So I just standing so long is hurting.
For the next couple of days, your job, or what I would advise you to do, is just be a fly on the wall, get to know everybody, kind of, observe and shadow people. Maybe try to get your hands on the contract here and there. But in those days, kind of think about, what services you think you can provide, what role you think will fit or suit you, and then see if you can, find yourself in that role. And again, you're gonna meet motherfuckers who are super leaning into what they're doing. I mean, they're milking it for all sorts of things you couldn't even imagine. And you're also gonna meet some people you might feel, this guy's a little stagnant. This woman is a little stagnant. You do not want to be like them. Go ahead, Sam.
No, sorry. My mouth was moving.
Very good. And that's pretty much it. You are here. You're no longer out there. Your homes, your vehicles, we're expected to no longer matter. You want a vehicle, you will get one from New Babylon. You want a home, you will get one from New Babylon. You can't afford it, you will find a job with the New Babylon. You still following?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. And last but not least, we are a new community. We're figuring things out as we go. So we expect you to come in with that open mindset. One day, something might not make sense. The next day, it might be flipped on its fucking head. And we're going to approach it with a good fucking attitude and with the understanding that we are figuring things out and we're not going to get everything right the first time.
Understand.
All right, then welcome aboard. Eliza will show you your next steps.
Welcome to New Babylon, brother.
Indeed.
Ándele, way, Senor Daniel.
Under the way.
Excellent. Well, if you will follow me.
Congratulations.
Granted, if you all do not require anything.
No, you guys are
from me
good.
at
Go
this
do your
moment.
thing. Yeah, go get them on board.